MSB's press for time. So, I don't know, unless they're listening on stream. I don't know.
No, I'm sure they are.
Well, I just know you get an accumulated time of 3 minutes pausing, so if they happen to leave again, I don't think they would have much time of a pause. It's my understanding of it. I don't know if, like, there are special rules for the finals or how that goes, but, yeah. Look at these guys. They're doing that thing, that stupid,
They have to do it,
that's
though.
rude.
That's the thing. They basically have to do it. But by defending where they're going to defend, even if they get wiped, they don't,
well, like I'm
have
saying,
Lucio though. So if they get wiped, they're not gonna be able to come back very quickly.
they're defending where this Masters team, I thought was gonna defend. Or that it was in a scrim. Oh my goodness, the hook from Big Jake with them big hooks. This man has been performing amazing earlier today and today as well. Someone's on the cart, and they are just pushing this payload. Okay. And it's Rex.
Rex is gonna
Rex
be
is fighting Ana.
But still going beside Rex.
Oh my gosh.
Himself on the cart doing everything. There comes out already a Deadeye gonna find Leo, and you know you can just basically have Rex solo cap this thing. They may as well just let him solo cap too. I mean, why not? You know.
That was
Just walk it in.
How did Ghost already get? I'm so confused. That was the fastest noon I think I've ever seen.
All those big bodies, like constantly able.
We
to hit
waited
shots.
3 minutes for an attack that took like less than one.
Play of the game.
Jib! It's the boy! I love Jib. Yoink. Jib, you weren't on the thing at all.
Unrelenting Bear in the kill feed, just
yeah, it was that was all Jib. If it wasn't for Jib, Bear wouldn't be anything. I'm gonna actually put that on the MSB Discord.
Traveling to Numbani.
This is going to be Space's pick, deciding to go to Numbani, and this is another questionable one because I don't really know why you would go to Numbani when you're just going to basically have Bear on the Widowmaker again. That's basically what you're asking for. No, I really do want Time War Hippo to play the Hammond though.
Wait, wasn't Time Worn Hippo playing for Cataclysm? Oh no, it was for Space, and now it was playing for Space. Yes. Yes.
Yeah. So Time War Hippo dropped out at King's Row, and then
Right.
I do hope he does stay on the Hammond pick. It could be very fun to see. Obviously, one of the characters we haven't seen too much yet.
Time Worn Hippo is one of those tanks that's just like you hear his name and you recognize it like as amazing tank player. I mean, same with Leo Murphy, but for the DPS. And now Big Jake, I didn't realize how good Big Jake was, and it wasn't. I mean, I've heard the name before, but it didn't catch my attention until today. How nut this man is on off tank.
No, his Roadhog is definitely one of the best, and his D.Va is not bad either. Nonetheless, we are not seeing the Hammond come out. That's a feels bad, man. Leo has to definitely watch out for Bear on the Widowmaker, who's going to be trying to be a thorn in his side.
Ooh, here comes Lucio in to fight the Bear. Oh, but Bear got him. Never mind. Never mind.
Pretty clean first fight win on the side of Omen Crusaders, and
all blue. We're waiting to see I don't know if they're gonna swap. It looks like Leo Merxlot is doing the Incubus thing, like, oh, I'm gonna go Pharah against this and see how it works. Maybe that's his weakness. Maybe he's just not used to people playing Pharah against him.
Bear almost already has the Incubus, right?
There it is. They'll pop it. There it is. Oh, they dived him. Super Koopa dying. Bear diving. That was a good dive. That was actually a good dive with Shot Con. They knew we had to take out Bear. That's going to be Space's point, if anything, honestly. I would have left Max alive unless he tried to touch the point, honestly.
No, you definitely would. The stalling the baby diva works really well when you're on the defense, but when you're on attack, you know, there's...
Oh, that makes sense. Yeah, actually, yeah. Because she'll just stall point and whatnot. Yeah, never mind, you're right. Dumb.
I'm moving the payload.
I haven't played competitive in a while, but I remember that was the thing that was... Oh. Okay.
Irion just, like, you know...
I'm so rusty, dude. I've been here playing, like, XCOM 2 and, like...
Not Spider-Man?
Dragon Ball Fighters. I'll play Spider-Man when I can borrow it from my friend. I heard it was short, though.
Comes out of the Bastion, able to tank it now ever since the Pulse Bomb damage nerf. Dragon's gonna be coming out too, but Leo already dead because of Bear. This ball himself, Ariel, able to take out both kills onto Bear and Go Zero, a rare feat indeed.
Ghost gets the res. Sound barrier coming in.
That's just gonna take a fire strike right to the face.
Time Warn Hippo, my dude. The man is bananas.
He's not even playing Winston, and he's still bananas. Sticking to that payload like it was peanut butter, though. That Bastion gonna be very difficult to deal with too. Actually, I do quite like this Bastion pick. Bear taking an arrow right to the face.
Like, he was shooting Hanzo, but he hit the railing and didn't click on the head.
Pulse Bomb again coming out onto Leo, but you know, again though, the Pulse Bomb nerf combined with that armor clad abilities makes it so difficult to take out a Bastion. You have to do damage to the back of him first and then land the stick. Pulse Bomb itself, I believe the stick does 5 damage and can actually headshot, but the stick can itself headshot, which not a lot of people know that, but...
We got double main heater coming out here. Oh, but it's hard. Oh, Rex!
That's what she
Oh
said.
my god!
That's coming out onto Ghost as well.
We got Paradox Angel in the back line here, trying to harass the back. This is like some offense Lucio, but everyone turns around him and kills him. We have 4 minutes left on the clock to defend this for Omen's side. But this Bastion from Leo Merxlot is working quite well.
Yeah, but he does need to get set up though. Like, once you get to this area right here, it's almost like playing him on a 2 CP map. You're not going to get quite the same amount of value. Also, I would like to point out how none of these teams have really chosen to go to a 2 CP map today. Blizzard, try to take note. No one likes playing 2 CP when you give them the chance.
I know, because you have to, like, just, like, team wipe with your offense because the spawn advantage is ridiculous.
And even then, you know, there's going to be, like, one player who manages to stall, and then it just keeps going, and then, you know, chat's all, like, 2 CP, lol.
At least, like, you can fix 2 CP, just make, like, the defenders spawn a little farther on each map. Just do that just a bit.
I would do that. I also actually make the points smaller.
Did that get eaten? I don't know.
No, Dragon did come out, but didn't find anyone. Not even the sleeping
Ryan, Mr. Time One. Max!
I want the new hero to be a Hippo. Okay, just so that Hippo can play him all the time. That could be a new tank who's a Hippo.
Oh, yeah. And, like, his abilities to dig underground and, like, pop up in weird places.
That could actually be so sick. He creates a gap in the map that can get, like, environmental kills.
Oh, like a sand trap or something? That'd be sick! Like a sinkhole.
Yeah. Or like a Starlight pit. And Farah can go into it like Baba Fett.
No, my god.
Огонь по готовности.
No. It looks like they shaved off as much time as they could, but that is pretty much over for Omen.
Yeah, Space doing a pretty good job on Numbani. This was their pick, I do believe.
Yes,
it would have been Space's pick.
Yeah.
Yes. So I was originally a bit skeptical of it. You know, this is known to be a relatively good Widowmaker map. Not the best Widowmaker map by a long shot, but still relatively decent for her. But nonetheless, you know, we were able to make it work. They had a game plan, and they did pretty well with it.
Operator, would you put me on throwing it
Yeah, the thing is, you know, the longer that these maps go, like, as we were saying, Omen Crusaders is pressed for time. So, you know, forcing them to make substitutions, having, you know, players who are coming in cold, you know, not really warmed up, not ready to play against what Space is offering, it could really give Space a big advantage. So, you know, the longer this series goes, all the better for them.
Do you have any dreams, my friend?
I do not dream as humans do.
It's going to be Leo now, sticking with the Bastion pick. We saw this earlier in the day.
Operational. Diva, ready for combat.
Yeah, I believe the only 2 CP map we saw of the day was in the Game 7 of the European side, where it went to with Elskaya.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming. Defend objective A.
So, we got a defensive bastion here from Leo Merxalot and Time One Hippo in the protective pocket in the usual place to hold. We've seen Space hold here before on Numbani. I'm not surprised they picked Numbani.
Orisa come out, so we're not going to be able to really dive this. It says poke from afar.
Well, they have the damage. Like, they're spamming from Farah, from Rex's Orisa, there's Hanzo. Like, the spam is there. And now they got a tick already, and the team has to move. Like, it's not a bad play if you're expecting that Bastion play that Leo Merxalot has been running on Numbani a lot. It's not terrible. And
yeah, I
go
almost feel
zero.
like the ideal way to run that may have been without the Diva and instead with a Ryan as well for like a double shield just for the maximum effectiveness of it to guarantee that you're going to be winning that shield break battle.
Also, I mean, Diva, you can still shoot though. Ryan, you can't shoot. I mean, you can fire strike,
but you're going to be doing like not as much damage. I mean, the micro missiles definitely will come in handy, but
yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's just that fine line, either or.
A bit better. Yeah, for sure. Nonetheless, though, they were able to break through that Bastion defense. They've gotten the cart moving right now. Orisa, I do actually honestly quite like Orisa on payload maps. This is of course a hybrid, but on the payload section right now.
Oh, we gotta dive in the back onto poor Jib, but the peel is there, dude. Mad Max's peel is on point. Like, Jib doesn't have to worry about so much about dying because of the fact that the peel is there. And unfortunately,
nice grab with
what a grab, dude! Bear had the best of grabs.
There was a bit of a mini grab, you know, with the halt in place, but
yeah, I used to call them mini grabs. Used to. And then I took an arrow to the knee from Bear.
When did Diva first start getting called Baby Diva? I really wonder what the whole origin of that is.
I have no idea, but that was like season.
It would have been so long. I mean,
I want to say it when I first heard it.
Oh, a big ball. I'm able to take out Ian and Leo. The barrage is gonna find Warren Hippo and Big Jake. And Omen Crusaders, you know, they have they're firing on all cylinders right now. 5 minutes and 15 seconds left to cap point C here on Numbani. Paradox Angel gonna fall as well. Rex sitting on that supercharger. This is definitely going to help out Bear and Zero get their ults yet again.
There it is. The dragons. Oh, we got a Leo Mercilot on the left. Oh no, it's Erwin actually on the Hanzo. I thought that would be Leo.
Damage
Sure.
boost. It's a huge damage boost along with the Valkyrie, but you know, even with all that damage coming through, it's just not enough. That's actually a questionable res onto Rex. He could get staggered a bit here if he's even more ultra.
Yeah. It worked. I think it works out in the end though. Perhaps. Depending on it. Erwin's very low. Ooh, wasn't able to lose it. The shield is almost down for Mr. Time Worn Hippo.
Those heroes swapping onto the Tracer now. Bear does have that Dragon Strike Shatter.
What was that shatter? What was the attempt? Oh, that is gonna be huge, Bear! The Justice from the back though, trying to find two. Oh, there, he will find two. When I said trying, I meant he's looking for more.
That is a
then
pretty big two to take out. You take out the main tank, you take out the main support. The Ervo not gonna let Erwin get through. They have to get in touch. Jake is able to. They should make a swap to Hammond here now. Honestly, Time Worn Hippo able to find Jabori. That's pretty big too as well. Both supports now down on the side. Omen, big bomb though, gonna find Leo. Mad Max doing well. Omen Crusaders should be able to take this point now.
Yep, they're gonna have an extra minute or so. I really have to use the bathroom. I'll be right back.
Score 3-3. Switching sides.
And here's, you know, let's just say Omen Crusaders is able to take this map now. It's going to give them a pretty big advantage because for every subsequent match, like especially the next one after this, they are going to be enabled to play compositions that like might be a bit questionable, might be a bit more risky, but they can afford to take that risk because there will be 2 games in hand. So definitely a huge factor to consider, especially because this is a best of 7.
Alright.
Did you wash your hands?
Of course.
Attackers incoming in 30 seconds.
If I left a place to sneeze to wash my hands, why wouldn't I after the bathroom, dude?
Did you use your wipe?
Yes, I used my wipe to dry my hands because wipe is multi-purpose. Check it out. It's great. By the way, the winners of this finals will win their own wipes.
Wait, the
And a
number
copy
one
of
gaming
Starfighter.
accessory.
Yeah, and Starfighter.
1. Attackers incoming. Defend.
Oh, Omen's doing the same thing that Space was doing in the last round. See how they do. We got Bear on the Bastion now.
Time to raise my APM.
Watch Rex throw this shield on the ground.
And here we go with that dive again. The dive did work out pretty well before, but here we take a Hippo. Goes Zero gonna fall himself. They trade 1 for 1, but without that tank, that's gonna be a lot of shield presence taken out. They're able to get
Max
back on
went
the
to
point.
stall,
Max gets
but
D-Mac. They can afford to give up some percentage on the board, but in exchange for the point itself winning over.
this baby diva is getting staggered.
Yeah. Baby Diva is able to remech actually.
Oh, the
There's a
dragons!
dragon
Oh!
from a place where you would never expect the dragons to come from on Numbani. I have never seen that
I know.
before.
Dragons coming from the low ground to the high ground, like, if only Anakin had dragons, dude. That
The payload.
would have been easy.
Maybe, I'm sure there was some, like, extended universe canon where Anakin could, like, you know, use dragons.
I'm sure fanfic has made that a thing already. Fanfiction. Probably, maybe.
Anyway, still 30 seconds up on the clock, so we're not quite in OT yet right now. Bear does have the configuration tank,
Ooh.
but
I want to see what he does with it. I mean, the man with the crazy aim and the shooting missiles instead of bullets.
well, he's gonna be taken out. I was gonna say I want him to like use the tank to launch himself over the
Oh!
bus. He gets taken out when he's
Merc-a-lot! Just
The
use
pixel's
those to
still
cancel the
going
other one.
away. this should still
Rex,
be
pull the Rex.
fight going their way, though.
Oh,
They have
that's
the
unfortunate.
people
You need to back
on
out.
it.
Omen needs to leave. Oh, and then this is all looking like space. I mean, unless Ghost Zero performs a miracle, gets his pulse bomb, and just annihilates, and that would be ridiculous.
I thought Omen was about to hold, but just not quite getting it. Yeah, we have Leo on the
Erwin!
as well.
Oof, that storm arrow use, it's nuts.
And this is actually turning into a pretty nutty push right now. Getting those 2 points is absolutely huge. And really, you could even chalk part of that up to Bear staying on the Bastion, not getting any value at all with that. He's now on the Reaper pick, so we're seeing a lot of good hero use today. This is very good to hear. The meta is very healthy. Pulse Bomb coming out, not going to find anyone as time weren't able to take out Max. That's a big D-Max.
Oh, Ghost getting picked by Erwin, who was hunting him the whole time. But when you're trying to go into a team of 6, it's hard to figure out like who you gotta watch out for. You just gotta watch out for everyone. We got dragons coming in soon from Erwin as well. The sound barrier
Big
coming in from
sound
Jib.
barrier.
We got Erwin's gonna be chased down by Rex, and this could be the end of their push. With poor Ian Calhoun being very low. Oh, Ian Calhoun had 1 health and was able to survive with the Valkyrie here. We got Rex on the Primal Rage here soon. He may pop it. He is gonna pop it here. He's gonna keep try to keep Mercy out of it, I guess, which is kind of a weird use of that. I don't know.
Dragons come in from the spawn. Is able to find 2. Erwin from the spawn. Those dragons, and now Inkers with Stormbro gonna be able to take out Ghost Zero. Bear does have the his ultimate, but you know how much value is that really going to get with that Diva still in the mech? I say that he gets D-Mech.
Oh, Bear!
The Meteor Strike coming in, not gonna find anyone though. He does get back to the point though.
That was good use there by Mr. Rex there with the bubble.
Jake
stopping.
That's absolutely huge. Ian falls as well. Bear gets punched in the face and gets taken out. This fight still going on. This is a massive stall. And again, dude, I mean, is Omen gonna have to leave? That's a big pulse bomb, able to take a Paradox Angel. And finally, it does look like Omen Crusaders are going to be able to get the better here, finally, of space. But at what cost?
Ooh, the Primal Rage is coming out though from Time Lord Hippo. He's gonna try to stall as much as he can until his friends get back, but they got off the point because they died. They didn't actually get off the point, they just died. And plus, the respawn times were ridiculous for the side of the attacking space.
Oh yeah, we were at that point for sure, where just, you know, getting back.
It's like, here's a 20-second respawn. Feels like, anyway. Remember back in the old days where, like, you could play multiple heroes and then, like, it'd be an overtime and the whole team swaps to Lucio to get back and just nothing ever died.
It was like everyone would just go Winston and Tracer and, like...
I remember this game where everyone on both attacking and defending teams switched to Lucio to get back to King of the Hill map and just kept dying and respawning, but they kept on contesting and it just went on forever.
Man, multi-Lucio is actually so nuts in theory.
Incoming in 30
Especially back when he was like line of sight Lucio.
Yeah, with a larger line of sight for sure. Oh, speed doesn't stack, but healing wouldn't have any issue. So.
Could you imagine the speed stack? Could you imagine if they added another speed character and then made it stack? Like a speed tank.
There was at one point, because there was Nano, which granted speed.
I remember that, yeah.
Point,
I remember when they buffed Zen's Transcendence. Remember when Zen's Trance was slow as heck? For lack of a better word.
yeah, but Discord was 50%.
Discord was ridiculous. That was ridiculous.
But
He was
Zen
like a
did
sentry.
have 150 HP though, so it was like,
Yeah.
it was questionable. Ghost Zero
Glass
gonna fall. Yeah, Glass Cannon. Speaking of Falcons, not in this series anyway.
Wow. Omen's having a tough time attacking
Glass
right
Falcon
now.
anyway, not Cannon, but speaking of Glass, I should have said. Anyways,
Yeah, no, I get you. Erwin on this Hanzo has been doing amazing. I'm surprised why he didn't play Hanzo against
Not
Cataclysm.
sure if Erwin or Legolas. Erwin, obviously, my favorite character in Lord of the Rings, for obvious reasons.
Erwin's your favorite character in Lord of the Rings?
Oh no, it's Christopher Lee as son-in-law.
Oh.
This Christopher Lee's the best in everything he does.
I'm trying to remember what other movies he played in that off the top of my head,
Count
but I can't
Dooku,
think
come
of
on,
it.
dude, come on, Count Dooku, bro. Star
Yeah.
Wars.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
He also
entirely.
like Dracula as well. Dragon Strike going to be coming in here. Doesn't look like it's going to be
From
able to
below
find
ground
anything.
again. Go Zero, getting the pick on the Erwin there. Radix Rex losing his life to Big Jake. The Primal Rage coming out from Time One Hippo and Big Jake also jumping on a Super Koopa. This is all looking like a Space fight. Like, Space picked this map and they know how to defend it and they know what to do with it. They love the Numbani. Max is going to kill himself immediately because he knows what he has to do.
Yeah, I mean, Bear has been forced onto characters that we haven't seen him play yet today. I mean, we've seen him on the Reaper, we saw him on the Soldier, we saw him on the Bastion, and now on the Genji. I sound like I'm doing the Poke Rap or something, but not quite.
You just do the singing. I'll take care of the hard part.
I actually
I have
saw
that
the guy.
memorized.
I saw the guy who did the original Pokemon song live at Video Games Live.
That would have been awesome.
Bear
Ooh,
does
Diva
launch.
Bomb. Nope.
Oh, I'm not gonna find anything. Dragon's coming out again. Kind of a weird place for those. Nonetheless, still a minute left though, and Rex is gonna be able to take out Erwin. That's a pretty big frag.
We're not talking about Legolas, we're talking about Saruman. I got a thing for Mitch saying he was also in Pirates of the Caribbean, and that's not Orlando Bloom. I'm talking about, yeah, the other guy, Mr. Lee. There's a lot of good Lees in the media community. Jim Lee, Stan Lee, Mr. Lee, Bruce Lee.
Christopher Lee has since left us, unfortunately.
Yeah, so has Bruce Lee. I'm gonna be so sad when Stan Lee dies. Oh my god.
Oh, if you make like a death pool, I normally put Marilyn Manson in there just because like I always think he's just gonna drop dead like at any moment.
Not
Stan Lee, a unfortunate one, but you gotta put him. Also, the Queen of England is definitely one you want to put in there.
Queen of England lit. We got pirate ship. We're gonna take a trip on a favorite pirate
Pirates
ship.
of the Caribbean.
I know. We got Lucio in the background, Mr. Paradox Angel trying to cause some discord in this, even though he's not playing Zen. I know. This man, I don't know. I wonder why the Discord was the name of the chat, the app that we all use.
Well,
Because it's unruly. Oh,
Dragon's
Bear is in a
coming through,
bear.
and that's a big
Oh,
one!
that
And that's
was
gonna be
huge.
Space ties up the series now 1-1. You know, after getting rolled and smoked on
My
Junkertown,
doggies.
they come back.
We're probably gonna get a King of the Hill map, honestly, for a moment. If Ghost is still with us anyway. Huh.
Dink. And I think he got that back kill as well, or Ghost did. Someone did. Rex, I'll get that damage blocked.
Dude, playing Orisa on map, spamming those shields, getting it destroyed almost with Bastion, playing against Bastion, like, I'm not surprised he didn't hit like 40k.
I would love to see what the damage amplified he had was. That's always a weird stat to really think about, damage amplified, because it's only 50% of well, only, but it looks smaller than it actually is. That's what she said.
Because it just puts or is that what he said?
Oh, I don't know. It's probably something Michael Scott said in The Office.
Yeah. I saw a guy that looked like Dwight at my work, but it was like a hobo-looking Dwight, so I didn't say anything.
No, Dwight, new skin confirmed. There should be an office fighting game.
That'd be awesome. Make it like Dragon Ball Fighters, dude. Where they're just flying through the air and shooting key blasts. That'd be legit.
The girl who played Kelly in The Office, she was on Always Sunny in Philadelphia recently, and
Like the
she was pretty
character
funny in that.
or the actor?
No, the actor.
That would be funny if they like mix worlds.
Did I say character? Oh,
No, I was
That would
asking.
be better. That would actually be
Yeah.
so much better. The Office is in the Always Sunny in Philadelphia world. Like, what?
I'm not a huge fan of Always Sunny in Philadelphia. It's pretty good, but I don't know. I'm not a huge fan of a lot of shows that I'm with people. I'm like the biggest weeb ever, so I don't watch shows unless I'm with someone else who puts that show on or I'm at someone else's house.
Mr. Robot. Mr. Robot's a good show.
Mr. Robot.
Every Sombra player should watch Mr. Robot. It's about hacking.
Is it like acting or animation or?
It's live acting. It's like, it's pretty good though. Would highly recommend.
Thinking of
What's the good, like, anime I saw recently? That anime about, like, the school where all they do is gamble. And, like...
Oh, Kakaguri. That was a great show. I'm watching My Hero Academia and Boruto.
It's actually, the dub of that is actually fairly good.
I haven't seen the dub for that.
The voice acting for it, like, they got really good voice actors. I gotta give them some props for it.
Voice acting nowadays have gotten a lot better. For dub, I think. Compared to, like, the last couple of
I'm
years.
not a fan of the Dragon Ball Super dub acting choices, but regardless...
Really?
Yeah.
This is the OG.
I don't think it's the same guy who does Whis in the anime and in the movies. I think it's a different dude. And Whis'
Actually, I
voice is just... I also don't like the guy who does Hit. I prefer his voice in the Japanese version.
I prefer most of the new characters. I like the OG cast though, like Goku's voice, and Vegeta's voice, and Piccolo's voice, and Gohan and whatnot.
Can Piccolo say the N-word? Question mark. That meme was so... I mean,
Anyway.
we're not even talking about the game right now, but that was a meme though. It was like, here's a bunch of characters, can they say the N-word? Anyways. Omen does have percentage right now building up, but it is going to be Space Esports taking it right back. And this is actually a composition that I have run before in some of my games, where you have basically Goto with the Doomfist, and it can be super effective.
The most ultimate of shatters. I hate when you're Ryan and you like hammer down, but you get booped immediately in the air, and you're like in the air for what seems like forever.
Super cool, but we're gonna have a space jam right now, and Leo says welcome to the jam, able to take out Max and Jabari.
And welcome to the jam. Dude, Space is giving Omen a run for their money. Like, Omen destroyed on Junkertown, and then this happened.
Yeah, definitely a space jam.
I get it. It's like sports adapted to what's going on here.
Leo just lying in wait right now. He wants to get a big punch going on here. Oh, that was actually that would have been such a sick set play. And Jake though with the big bomb. I take it back. That was a set play.
Oh my god.
That was absolutely nutty, dude. The uppercut knocking Radius into the air, allowing the shadow to come out, followed up by the bomb. Dude,
that was some of the sickest coordination I think we've seen in quite a while. That was legit.
Dude, somebody clip that, put that on YouTube, dude. That was absolutely insane.
Save me the video clip right now.
One of the plays of the season, let alone the playoffs. Or the playoffs, let alone the season. I don't know how the expression necessarily works. But anyways, bro, absolutely insane stuff by Space.
That's unfortunate.
91%.
91%.
This is absolutely great stuff right now. They can afford to take a couple of fights, a skill, get that ult economy in their favor, and come back and take the map.
Alright. Looks like we don't have any ults for the side of Space. There's a grab that was eaten though.
Big Jake's like,
Unfortunate.
nom 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 nom, I'm so hungry, nom nom nom.
Dude, Big Jake is definitely making the big plays. Like,
Big Jake gonna getting way bigger.
I don't know who I would pick for like MVP of space, because Leo Merslot does amazing, Time Worn Hippo does amazing, Big Jake does amazing.
A
Paradox
really
Angels.
nice bubble onto Time Worn Hippo, who was actually anti, so cleansing that anti and getting him up. In comes the sound barrier now. Space Esports, bro, absolutely, like, after that first map, I was a bit worried this was going to be really one-sided, but man, they have come back in a big way. They have made this a series. A big punch on the Super Koopa. This is just the power of Doomfist on full display. Bomb going to be coming out. Jabori unable to touch. That's going to be Space moving up 1-0 on Oasis.
Score 0-1.
I just can't get over that Doomfist uppercut for the shatter.
And
Like,
then the Diva Bomb came.
you can't block it if you're in the air. And then in comes the bomb, bro. Absolutely nutty, dude. I don't think the bomb was supposed to be part of that play. Maybe not in theory. I mean, it could actually very well have been, but it didn't quite work out perfectly. But nonetheless, man, like, just absolutely insane stuff.
1. Round 2. Capture the objective.
Alright, so not a whole lot of change from the side of space. Unknown King Bear is on the Genji though. Is actually the first one picked up by Ian Calhoun there and friends.
Yeah, you don't really want to be playing Genji into this. You're going to be swapping now onto the McCree to help deal with that Pharah as well.
Yep. Oh, but Omen might actually have some lenience. Oh, but I don't know.
Pretty
it's just
even
Ghost
right
Zero and Baby
now.
Diva.
Yeah, but
Oh, Max just got in!
Coming back.
Oh, there it is. Wow, Omen won that. I didn't think they were gonna.
I'm on fire!
Now, it's a bit of an extended teamfight. Jake now going to be swapping onto the Roadhog. And Jake's is one of those guys who can make, you know, Roadhog, who has basically become a bit of a eunuch right now.
Like the spider.
He's become a, like, I don't know, Jake can make him work. As I say about, he takes a headshot by unrelenting mirror and gets taken out. That's a nice flashbang, followed by the Dana Hammer. High Noon's able to take out Paradox Angel and he gets boots off.
Wow, Bear's like, you might have got me, but I got you. Shatter coming in. Oof. Here comes the Primal Rage. Meteor Strike coming in, probably going to try to get Moira here. Nope, he's actually going to go over there where the Mr. Ghost Zero is. Ghost Zero still on point, just being that harassment. Ooh, almost one clipping to Zarya? Oof, oh, I didn't quite make it.
Just putting in like a ton of work, man. Just being such a threat, such a nuisance, getting all those shields as well. Basically becoming a tank, you know. How much damage is able to put out with all these combos, and finally it is going to be Space getting the point flipped over. 67% built up on the side of Omen Crusaders.
My ultimate ability is charging.
Big J quite close to the Diva Bomb, but you do also have a sound barrier online. Super Koopa gonna have his as well, though. And Unrelenting Bear onto the Roadhog as well. This guy's hero pool is pretty insane.
Yeah, Bear plays kind of everything. When you have the mechanical skill to play with it like that, I mean, it's not super difficult to flex into a lot of things. Oh my god, poor with the mech.
And here's
Jesus.
a nice stall coming out now. Yeah, they do want to stall the Baby Diva. They're gonna just drop them out.
Coalescence is charging.
Jeez, man.
Yeah, you talk about high quality off tanks. Big Jake has just been coming up big with a lot of these bombs.
I'm on fire!
We're on the third map, yes?
Yes, it's currently 1-1. And Oasis is 1-0 for place. Unrelenting Bear able to find Leo, though he was very close to that Meteor Strike, and the full Lessons finds Paradox Angel. There's a Primal Rage now coming online, followed by the Diva Bomb. They just want to get the cleanup.
Just trying to get the remake. Ghost Zero all over the board.
Time Worn Hippo probably should not have used the Primal Rage there. Primal Rage is one of those ults where, like, yeah, I could stall for a long time with this, but you could also be
you
focused
feed a lot of ults
incredibly hard, yeah.
So, yeah, it's kind of crazy.
It's like here's a 1,000 HP, just like with an ult charge.
And it's a giant monkey that you can just. If everyone focuses you, it's just a milk.
Leo's able to take out Bear, Meteor Strike coming out now. Heroin, it does fall though to the Primal.
Rex really low.
As well. This should be Omen Crusaders taking this one out. Jake's able to remake. Leo's gonna fall. The late coalescence not going to be enough to keep Hippo alive.
There's coalescence from Jib himself. Trying to take out the Doomfist. Doomfist is such a high burst character.
This is a really good pick actually, but he's the only one left. It's gonna be focused.
We've been wanting to see Hammond for a while now. He's just so fast. Just so fast. And then, unfortunately, Time Worn Hippo jumped a little too high.
Nerf this.
If they say jump, you say how high.
Score 1-1.
So Omen Crusaders is able to tie up Oasis now 1-1. This series looking very, very competitive right now. I mean, Numbani went right down to the wire pretty much. And now this map as well, going to the third map here on Oasis. I mean, we could be here until maybe even midnight.
3, 2, 1. Capture objective.
I mean, I hope not, because I don't want to be too loud and wake my neighbors up and get like a noise complaint, because that would suck.
Yeah.
For the
I don't know. I could see we've done 2 games. This is almost into the third one. If it keeps going back and forth like this, we'll see another 5 or 3 games. No, 4 games.
We could see an 8th game, potentially if there was a draw.
Ugh. Don't jinx us like that. That's a lot of Overwatch. I think,
if anything, you're counter jinxing us right now by saying don't jinx us.
I guess I don't think that works like that.
But then I brought it up, so then it recounts. It's like, you know, here's a Genji deflecting a grab, and the Genji deflects it back. The 4-5 by Time Worn Hippo, really well played right there. Gonna survive the pulse bomb.
Pulse bomb is nothing. It's nothing anymore. The first nerf Tracer ever got pulse bomb, 2018.
Don't get hot.
Man, no one's really dying, and I say that, and and now I say that Bear died, Mad Max died, Jibri died. It looks like there's gonna be a space fight. We got Mr. Hippo went down, but we got still Big Jake on the point with Mr. Mercilot on the. Oh, we see a semi-ghost comp here with Erwin instead of Baguette.
Yeah, so we're basically seeing pretty decent like pulled port composition on the side of space, and we do have Unrelenting Bear on the Widowmaker.
Oh
and
my
that's
god.
that's exactly what you need. You do need him to pick up those supports from a distance, and they get onto the point. There was nobody on the point for space, so at 60% now, not a good percentage to have in any case. We're just gonna lose it. Picks now coming on the side of Omen, and it's like
now
it's
Bear
like
has a line of sight, dude.
My ultimate is almost ready.
Uh-oh, Bear's got a line of sight. You don't want this.
Yeah, the problem with running, like, you know, a multi-tank setup like this is when you lose the Moira, the whole composition is just gonna fall apart, and it's gonna be hardcore feed time. They do have a sound barrier to engage next fight, though.
I've got you in my sights.
Oh, Bear! Bear! You're my hero! That's amazing! Dude, he was waiting for it like Bear knew they were gonna jump and like put his thing up there and just flick the rest.
The damage orb's able to find Ghost, and now it's just a big brawl into the point right now. Ultimates have been used. Leo does have the self-destruct. He's going to be popping it. Radius falls. Self-destruct finds no one. They have to stop that Radius from coming out if possible. And one team Bear again, it will take out Ian. That's exactly what you want from it. You want him to take out that big support. He does fall himself though, but Erwin falls and Goes Zero falls as well.
Oh, they capped the point.
Point over.
Weird.
66% built
Max.
up.
Let him himself die.
Alright, we're now going to see Unrelenting Bear go onto the Mei, now go onto the McCree. I wish he had played Mei. Mei actually wouldn't have been the best of picks here. The McCree probably a bit better actually. And yeah, this composition with the Orisa Hog is just so difficult to fight into. Unrelenting Bear able to get a big kill onto Erwin with help of that Mercy damage boost. And yet again, we're able to just let them take the point. This is not how you play this composition. You cannot just give that point for free. Go Zero was able to walk in and just get a big pulse bomb off. You're also together. That was just bound to happen. This is for it to happen one time, it's a mistake. For it to happen again, for something seriously wrong with their comms.
Like, oh my god, dude, Ghost Zero just popped off in there. He's like in the chaotic, just spamming damage, and because it's like, oh my god, the flash!
You have all these bodies just grouped together. It just completely like enables them to come in, get these pulse bombs off, and get big damage out.
I'm on.
The supercharger gonna be coming out too. It's not gonna be quite enough.
I got a pulse bomb ready.
Again, it's just you talk about Roadhog just feeding ult charge constantly to Tracer, and you talk about Pulse Bomb maybe not being as big of a deal anymore. But when that Tracer is Ghost Zero, it is going to be a pain.
Yep. Yep. This is just crazy. So far, every team has won the map they picked. It is now Space's turn to pick a map. And we'll go to our fourth map, which is 2-1. Dude, Big Jake though. Let's keep it rolling.
So it's now 2-1, and what the crazy thing is, we're not even halfway done this series of a Ghost of Game 7.
Oh, living on a prayer.
Now entering King's Row.
So Space now taking us to King's Row. What do you think about this one? Is this like a questionable pick or what?
So all I know is that during the Cataclysm versus Space, they picked a lot of like hybrid maps. Like Space loves these maps, so I just know they're going to be in their comfort zone picking these. They know what they want to do exactly going into this. But because it's King's Row, you have to watch out for Bear. Like, I mean, you always have to watch out for Bear, but everyone knows King's Row to be like a Widow map, so...
Yeah, I mean, I said like Numbani is a Widow map. It to an extent, it's not bad for Widowmaker, but King's Row is like, this is where she goes around killing Omnic leaders all the time. Like,
Attackers incoming.
We could be seeing an interesting comp.
Bear on Zarya though.
Trip, tank, double support, Ghost Zero, Hanzo. Let's go. I mean, Bear's got the tracking and whatnot to play Zarya. It's just that mentality of game.
Is this guy just gonna play literally every single hero?
Dude, Bear is the all meat. Plays everything.
Jack of all trades, master of all.
I invited him to join my GM team, and he's like, I just want to play support, and I'm like, oh, okay.
You may as well let him. He can play Zen.
Yeah,
It's right.
Zen, Ana. He's like, I'll play Ana. I'm like, okay. Sure. Oh, backing up a
He's
little.
already, with help of that speed boost, already able to
Rex
just march right
hitting
in
into
there and
crazy.
take point presence. And, you know,
They got-
the beautiful thing about what Space was able to do just now, they speed boosted in, they created control, and because of that, you know, the defenders are supposed to choose where you fight, the attackers choose when, but by going in the way they did, basically flip the switch. You know, yes, I watched Jane. To no one's surprise.
Yeah. And then they pull out the oops, Bear did the ult, but it got eaten. I don't know how long this is gonna go. I'm just curious why they didn't play more goats on places like Oasis.
I believe
King of the Hill, where goats thrive. Because they play Doomfist like a lot. Like a lot.
Yeah, Doomfist again. Like Doomfist actually a character we could see come out right here, potentially from Leo in the future, maybe on defense. Unless wait, Shadow comes out, is going to be blocked. We do have the Gravo, and it's a fat nade as well. But the Coalescence is going to be coming in. It's going to get the cleanup right now. Space steamrolling through King's Row at the moment. And Unrelenting Bear has swapped onto Mafara. Yet another hero in his pool makes an appearance.
Oh, the boop! Oh, Max getting the most effect out of his, but oh, Rex almost got booped into the hole.
Because this is Omen's last series, I would love them to just upload their cons and like their basically their take of this whole series. I think hearing their comms can be really interesting.
It's just gonna be Bear playing music and yelling at people and
When
whatnot.
when you guys play, do you always save your games and like for your comms you can like review afterwards?
I'm talking about like MSBH when I was playing.
Well, at least on any team that like you play or any team that you're on, any team that you're helping
I
with.
streamed every scrim we did and tried to stream every game we played.
But like, even if you're not streaming, do you like still like save the game afterwards, like for your archives or video files you can review?
I mean, yeah, but I stream because I don't stream for my live viewers. I don't care about the live. I just will do it because it's the easy way to save like 2 hours worth of VOD.
Fair enough. You know, right now Space very close to capping it with almost a record time, but just don't quite get there. But Coalescence coming in, but big charge by Time Lord Hippo. This could be it. This could be all she wrote. But Coalescence now too, gonna be able to get the frags, keep on coming in. It's just Mad Max on point. The grab not gonna be enough, and they have way over 4 minutes in the time bank. When you complete a map like this, dude, with over 4 minutes in the time bank, you have more time than you began with. Dude, it's absolutely nutty.
Yeah.
And this is King's Row too, you know, this is not a map where you're supposed to be steamrolled quite like this. You know, we just start bantering about, you know, do you save your game? Meanwhile, there's the push going on that is this wipe. It's, dude. Well, speaking of wipe, great sponsor by the way. Winners will be getting a wipe, and you can tell that Space Esports really does want their wipe. They want the team wipes, and they want their wipe. This could be a really interesting composition if Omen decides to run it with triple DPS comp with the Tracer, Genji, and Doomfist. I would actually love to see this.
Yes, I love triple DPS, and you need to do it like, honestly, I would do like triple DPS, solo Winston, and then like Zen Lucio.
Anyways, instead of going to be getting a quad tank
Old
setup.
5 tanks, 1 Lucio. Let's go.
Wait, what? Okay, never mind.
Dude, this is the comp, my dude. 5 tanks, 1 Lucio. What is Ghost got? It's got nothing.
This is going to be very, very interesting to see how this exactly
Dude,
goes
this
here.
works.
Already
I'm telling
taking
you.
up the control of the point. I mean, an Ana would be so good against this composition, though.
Yeah, but they don't have it on.
Right.
And if they got it on, it'd be too late.
Like, there's not going to be any burst healing really with this composition, but just all these big bodies, you know, the addition of that 1 extra tank can just do so much.
5 tanks, 1 Lucio.
Dude, 5
Let's go,
tanks,
boys.
1 Lucio. And the thing is also, that Super Cube is going to be getting his ultimate extremely quickly because he's going to be doing all this massive healing. And Paradox Angel himself has a sound barrier built up.
Jib switching on Vaughn, of course. Get that quad tank going. Oh, Ghost actually switching on there. We're gonna get some pirate ship maybe.
Railton just not get eaten the sound barrier.
Come on!
The shatter, followed by a counter shatter from behind. Dragon's gonna be coming out now.
That's unfortunate.
Pick still going both teams with, but Grab gets eaten. There was also a fat nade in there. Not really any follow-up. Ghosts are going to be taking a storm bow.
They're like, y'all want
arrows to fight robots. Okay.
I know, dude. It's like the primitive age. This is like Horizon Zero Dawn.
This is a game I actually think is a bit overrated. Same with God of War, believe it or not.
God of War's the only game of the year, dude. Have you played God of War?
I have, actually. Wow. I would rather play God of War 3 Remastered, which is free right now on PlayStation Plus.
Yeah, I picked that up too. I know God of War is super overhyped, but I know it's gonna be a game of the year.
Spider-Man good, honestly. I think I preferred Spider-Man over... The problem with God of War was I mean, I loved the characters. I loved the new direction it's going in. I love the crazy combat from the original God of War series.
I can see that. I think Spider-Man has too short of a story, just based on what I heard. I haven't played either game, but based on how many copies I've sold versus the popularity of the launches that we've had.
So Spider-Man wasn't that short. There's a lot to do.
It was a 22-hour campaign.
I don't know. I did a lot of side quests myself personally, so I'm not a guy who does like side things. I'm really not. So the fact that I did as much as I did actually surprised me. As we say this,
Spawn Dragons. Spawn Dragons, the real goat.
We're gonna see Leo now go onto the May. This is gonna be really interesting.
Oh, Bear is still on this Zarya here. Oof.
Carolyn's able to find Ghost here. That's
that's unfortunate for Mr. Bear.
Bear falls. Well, that's a nice May wall though. So far, they will be getting a less time, Omen Crusaders, but their push has looked fairly decent. That's another nice Maywall run, split up radius from his team. Pulse Bomb doesn't get anyone because Leo is able to just go into that cocoon.
Yeah, it's a 3-man shatter by Mr. Rex. No shield to block. And that is going to be a kill on Mr. Big Jake, unfortunately. Let's
Leo,
see these
very
big shatters.
smart there not to use the Blizzard. He would have died anyway, and it would have been canceled out. Now they can engage with the Blizzard. They're going to have a shatter online.
I want Hippo to get a fat shatter right now. Oh, unfortunate. The grab is there. Rex is just swinging in. The male gets eaten. Jeez. Dude, Max has been a nut on Diva today. Man is super nutty. Leo Merciless is trying to stall right now. The shatter! And
that's a good bubble onto the Bastion actually, but at the cost of that is there's no bubble available for Time Lord Hippo, who got antied. They was able to demech Max.
Stick goes taking out Erwin. I think they're still fighting this, even though the spawn advantage is so heavy with the side of space.
You gotta back out here right now. This is you cannot let them come back. We're just gonna run all over you right now and get like stagger you even more. That's actually big.
We have 5v6.
And the grab gets eaten. Oh no! Something got eaten.
Oh my god, that was a huge nade by Mr. Jib.
Leo was so close to that. Blizzard doesn't quite get it though, because he gets taken out. If they can stop this one, he's gonna be able to get back and use it. We have a boost Geo now on point.
Hammond, I'm on. The ult coming.
Gets left. The Blizzard comes out. 0.00 meters on the. What is this? 0.00, dude.
They're out for a second and it's over. Shatter coming in. Mad Max is going to take the brunt of that. Unfortunately, Rex missed the counter pin. We got Mr. Hamdro back on point. Just kind of contesting.
Able to take out Jabori, but self-destruct coming up. Now you got to be very careful with your hammer. It's able to find one. The grab comes out when everybody's knocked down. Just
kill
about
these men.
now,
there you go.
Ian finally falls, and at 0.00 meters, the cart finally gets that just extra bit.
I wish in times that I went to 0.00, you see like the third decimal.
I one time had this mystical experience where the enemy team had it at 0-0, and we fought back, and we pushed the payload back, okay? But even then, even though it was like, we technically were ahead 3-2, when the game basically counted it at the end, even though we pushed the payload back, and so it was 3-3, and then the enemy team was able to attack again. They got a minute on the clock, and we held them, and then the map just ended. It was like how back in Season 1 at the coin flip defense for payload.
Yeah. Oh, ew, coin flip.
30 seconds.
Was the worst.
Yeah, I don't know why Blizzard ever thought that was a good idea, you know? Like,
I mean, coin flips are still used in today's, like NFL games are always started off with a coin flip, so...
yeah, but you're deciding, like, who gets possession first. I mean, the alternative way to do it would be, like, a home team can choose. Could be, like, but because you don't play, like, every team the same amount of times a year, it's, like, coin flip's the fair way to do it. The only... I'm against coin flip in overtime for football.
Yeah.
Because of how overtime works, but that's a whole other story for a whole other day.
That makes sense. Bear back on his Widow. He's trying to pick away at this Brigitte shield.
It's not even that I'm against coin flip in overtime for football. I'm against if you go first and you get a touchdown, then I get over.
Oh, there's a junk right here. Oh, Bear with the sneaky. Oh, the hook coming out, and oh, that was a great pull by Time Warren Hippo right there.
The charge comes out too, but Erwin's able to stay alive on that bastion, protect the president at all costs. Finally, he dies. Go Thero's able to come out pretty hard. And Shatter is able to find Leo despite the barrier being right near him. Diva bomb now.
Oh, that Diva bomb.
Bear now on the jump grab. That's yet another character that he's been playing, dude. This guy just plays everything.
Like I said, it's that mechanical skill and the experience in Overwatch. You can just play things.
He's like Frank's Red Hot Sauce, you know? He's on everything. Have to do a family-friendly version of that. The Bastion gonna be able to do so much more damage with that supercharger.
Like he needed it. Super Cooper probably gonna try to get a resident. No, he left! Super Cooper! I mean, there's not much you can do, but still.
And Space now, their destiny is in their own hands. They can tie up the series now too.
Yes, but we've seen Omen hold before. Like if they do, I mean, of course it was Junkertown, so it's gonna be a little bit different. But in theory, they've held before like this.
And yeah, if Leo goes on to this Doomfist, I think they're gonna have a really good chance. Ideally, also, I would really like to see an Ana come out from them offensively. Just like one good nade can end everything, you know.
Attackers incoming.
However, it looks like we're just gonna be a goat with a Doomfist. So, I mean, it worked on Oasis University. Let's see if it can work for them here. I don't really know if this competition has a name. The goats with a Doomfist instead of a Lucio, actually, in this case. Summing out one black man for another. I know, Leo is swapping to another black character. It's gonna be playing the Lucio instead. It's gonna be straight up goats, no Doomfist. And already, Time Worn Hippos and they get the kill onto Go Zero. That's a fantastic opening frag. That's gonna completely enable things here. And this is pretty much exactly how we're able to take the point. Originally, just by steamrolling in with that speed boost and just gaining point possession, deciding where the fight takes place, flipping the script, if you will. They don't even need the full point. Go Zero trying to get back, is able to land a hack. And that's going to be all she wrote as Space Esports ties up the series, ties it up.
They will take
this best of
their
7.
I'm telling you, dude, everyone's winning their own maps, and it's ridiculous. Mr. Grocero's gonna have to leave. Oh, there he is. I don't know if he's gonna leave right now, but he's gonna be the one who's gonna do it if they ask him. It is now Omen's turn to pick a map. We'll probably go to Ilios or Lijiang. Most likely Ilios.
I don't think, yeah, we could see Lijiang, actually.
Why don't you go back to King of the Hill or King's Row? No, it is Ilios.
A good call.
Omen's trying to pick these short games that they know how to play, and honestly, I think they're picking each other's comfort zones because based on how things go, I mean, if things continue as is, Omen will win because they had the higher seed, and they're going to be picking all 4 King of the Hill maps.
Right, it also does make sense to go with King of the Hill right now because, you know, the shorter that these series are, the more that these guys are going to be able to play and not have to leave. So if they can win this one like a quick 2-0, even, I mean, best case scenario obviously is 100-0 both times.
$5 say they pull out Eichenwald. Eichenwald to Gibraltar.
Well, you said they do like, you mean Space?
Yeah, Space.
You said Space likes playing hybrid, so they could go with Eichenwald.
Most likely. We haven't seen any Hollywood today, I don't think so. Or did we?
I think we've seen Gibraltar Reaver, I don't think.
We haven't seen Gibraltar, we haven't seen Eichenwald, we saw Dorado. We haven't seen any 2CP. like 0 2 CP, except
And
unless
you
you
know
were
what?
watching the EU
It's
tournament.
so much better because of it. Because nobody wants to watch 2CP. Nobody wants to play 2CP. Blizzard, you made a bad game mode. People don't like it. In fact, people hate it. Quite frankly, it's utter trash. Please delete from your stupid game. Signed, everyone. Okay.
Oh jeez, I mean, I don't
Now
hate
that
it that bad.
I despise it. I hate it like Hitler hated the Jews. Okay?
Oh my god.
Alright, I want to send 2CP to a billion concentration camps. Okay, Super Koopa dies to Big Jake. Big Jake picking up big kills now. Picking up Gladius as well. One of the things I love about the PC client is you can choose what language you want to speak, so you could have like Mickey constantly spamming Diva voice lines. So Space right now doing a pretty good job taking first control, and that's another kill onto Max, and Ghost Zero gonna fall as well. Bear finally getting some value of that Widowmaker, gonna find Paradox Angel, but it might be a bit too little, a bit too late.
Time to read my APM.
Allow me to repair stuff.
But able to find someone hit. Diva Bomb gonna be coming out, as will the Sound Barrier. Jake's able to survive Sound Barrier, pop on the other side now.
We have Erwin here looking to put this pulse bomb on someone. Dragonblade also coming out. Pulse bomb from Ghost Zero is gonna find Big Jake.
A nice pulse bomb there, knowing
Dragonblade not finding anything from Leo Merxlot, unfortunately. Time Worn Hippo looking his best. Unrelenting Bear doing what he does best. And this is looking like an Omen swap over as soon as Paradox Angels gets taken out here. Oh, but we got Erwin here back on the Tracer trying to stall for as much time as possible.
Yeah, Paradox Angel as well.
Ooh, we are seeing some nice stagger or some nice stall tactics here.
And at this point, you can back out. You have enough percent at this point. There's no reason to keep on trickling in and feeding it 94%. That's absolutely great for you. You can make an eco push right now. Get some ultimates online. Maybe try to force out some on the side of Omen, and then you're gonna go in, and then you're gonna win. This is also a very important game because winner of this will be on match point. Pulse Bomb gonna not get eaten, but not gonna find anyone either. Ian able to fade away Bear, gonna be able to find Leo. The deflect not coming out. Someone's gonna fall as well. And yeah, you have to back out now. If you're Space, you have to back out.
Paradox taking out Bear. Not being there for his team instead of being that DPS Lucio. Trusting his team. Coming back to bad news. Bad news Bears.
Well, the bad news is that for Space anyway, Omen does have a pretty decent war chest built up right now, so Leo forced onto the Brigitte now, trying to deal with Ghost Zero.
Ooh, both support ults getting popped. Oh wait, no, actually it was from the side of Space Esports that got popped at the same time. Oh my gosh, Time Worn Hippo jumps onto Bear to get headshot, losing half his life. It has the Primal Rage. And then it's feeding Max ult like crazy. He has it, and he's gonna use it. Not gonna find anything.
The Moira healing orb gonna be sort of completely allows Rex time to build that ultimate. He's gonna get the kill onto Big Jake.
Bear's back again, boys. Pulse bomb right there. Unfortunately for Erwin, it was inside the thing. Big Jake swapping onto the Hammond. Here he comes, speeding like a madman onto point.
Yeah, Hammond has been fixed now. No longer dealing double damage with the pile driver ability. pulse bomb by Go0. Dude, he connects all of these pulse bombs. The guy is a highlight reel. He's
Dude.
constantly landing these.
Oh, Bear. Okay. That is the game. Paradox, unfortunately. Oh, the game. The round. Bear's like, I'll just take these guys out for good measure.
Score 1-0.
Now, the good news for Space is, okay, that was Ruins. It's out of a way now. That's the best Widow, Ilios, point. Alright, now you go to Ruins. This is where you can run the Hog. You can get...
Yeah, we're gonna see Orisa Hog. We're gonna see Hanzo from Bear.
Not,
We're gonna
apparently
see...
not.
Watch.
We're gonna be...
Watch.
Okay.
It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. The
I would
Hanzo
be...
coming.
I think I would be shocked if Jake stays on the Diva and doesn't go Hog here. Especially if Time Warn Hippo going on the...
It's like I was
No
wrong.
Hog from Big Jake. This could be a big mistake.
No Hog from Omen either.
Arisa's so strong on well, but is really helped out by, you know, her ultimate tank pairing, that being of course Hog.
Oh, they're moving to the other side right there. They don't have any pull. I mean, they have Lucio to boot, but they don't have any way to like get in the well. Bear, get in the pick on that Angel there.
Had Lucio to boot. I mean,
It looks like Big Jake got stuck on the roof there. Unfortunate for him. And this is
a nice
all
pull
Omen.
by Rex, though. And yeah, like they're making a big mistake by not running Orisa Hog here. You're not letting Jake play to his strength for one of his biggest comfort picks. Finally now going over to it.
They were probably trying something unorthodox that they might thought could work. I don't know what exactly it was. Was it Goats? Because Erwin was playing Zarya. I think it might have been Goats.
Well,
I didn't notice.
I didn't notice either. I'm just a little shocked by it. Like, you don't want to run Goats onto well, especially. I just, you know, Goats, you kind of need the middle of the point to run Goats effectively. I don't know,
We still don't see Hog. They went Orisa Hog and then they stopped to go back to dive. This is all dive. Pulse bomb coming in, not gonna find anything, unfortunately.
The thing about Orisa Hog is a better comp. It's a good comp when you have point possession, but trying to take a point back with it,
that's true.
Is a bit more difficult.
Like if they slowly switch from dive onto the Hog once they get it. Like right now, if they came back, or if anyone dead came back as nope, they're all alive still though. So we'll see what Rex and company do.
Yeah, but I do still firmly believe if they had have began this point with Orisa Hog, they would probably have been able to take it originally, and not be at this deficit they're now in. And you know, it's the same problem we saw before. You know, they cannot allow the point to be taken for free again. This time More Hippo was able to take it out. Brady is able to get the kill into the Diva.
Sound barrier from Jib is on point right now, waiting just a little bit. Oh, Ghost Zero! Dude, Time Warn Hippo pulled the Tony Stark.
He's basically Krillin, dude, and that was free.
That works too. He pushed him up in the air and is like, she did!
The English dub, pop goes the weasel.
Yeah. Or when Tony Stark had to send that bomb in Avengers into the air. Ooh. I wonder if you could have got the mech back in here and have enough time to fly. Probably not.
Why does calling a mech, like, and hitting an opponent with it only do 50 damage and Meteor Strike does 300? Like, a guy jumping on you does 300 damage, but calling a big, like, you know, what, 5-ton mech into somebody?
Infinity Gauntlet. I mean, the Doomfist.
This is Fortnite now. Okay. Kobe Zero again, bro, with the pulse bomb.
Oh my gosh.
This guy constantly landing these things.
You will not believe how many people come into my game store because we have an Infinity Gauntlet on display and they're like, oh, it's that thing from Fortnite. And I'm like, okay, kid. Okay. I see. Looks like Omen's gonna be taking this point back sometime soon here at 99%.
98%, actually a better percentage to have than 99.
Yeah, because it'll just go straight into 99. Gotta be careful there. I am crippling depression. Omen only has Mad
69%
Max.
built up for Omen. They're about to go very close to the sound barrier. They are going to need that for a successful retake.
Ooh,
Diva is going to be
coming in.
bubbled really hard. It doesn't. They don't break the bubble in time, but Super Koopa falls. The blades able to take out Jabori.
Ooh, this
Angel
is not
dies
looking
before
good
we
for
can
Omen.
use the sound barrier, but
Actually, we still got Ghost Zero on point stalling, which is honestly the best thing to do. If you can get out alive right now, they can get. Oh,
this is when my
Super
Angel's
Koopa's
going to
back.
be coming back now with that sound barrier. Radius is going to be able to have the Primal Rage. That's a good DMX on the Big Jake. Jabori falls. That's both supports now on the side of Omen. Obsolete. And going DPS Moira, taking out Go Zero, taking out Bear, taking out Max.
Mr. Radicus Rex, dude. Getting booped.
And yet again, man, this King of the Hill map going the distance. This series looking like it could go the distance as well.
If Space wins this next map, it'll be so huge because they'll get map choice after that. It'll be actually huge, dude. Like, honestly, I feel like whoever wins this will win the series. Like,
Yeah, I mean-
I'm saying right now, whoever wins this one, I'm gonna say is gonna win the series overall. Like, not the round. Like, he's gonna be our NA champion.
Here we go, Lighthouse time. Neither team opting to run a Pharah. Find it very interesting.
Cause Bear. And then no one on Bear's team is gonna run Pharah because they're not you. Time when Hippo brought down kind of low there. He's gonna have to get some heals back. Rex pinning in, but ooh, he almost got booped to all hell. Super Koopa gonna lose his life first. Unfortunately, Jib's gonna be on the Moira, trying to keep people healed. The Max is gonna be lit up like a Christmas tree. They're gonna have to back out. Omen
doing
is.
what they do best, man. You know, they're very good at running the goats. And here, you know, it's like you almost think that Omen should be just taking the goats rule. You know, really.
Yeah, Bear refuses to play goats, so I doubt they'll do it.
I mean,
but I mean,
they should just run maybe Goats variant with him on the Doomfist, maybe if he plays. I mean, I'm sure he could play the Doomfist.
I mean, he can play tank, but he's so morally inclined to not goats. If you know what I mean. It's not that he doesn't like playing it for.
I don't know. Just
because
get
he can.
Jabori on. Just get Jabori on the Ana, and then boom. It's not exactly Goats.
I guess.
It's not, you know, or how we're calling it now in Overwatch World Cup. They have to call it 3-3. They don't want to promote.
Yeah.
They don't want to promote Goats or whatever. In any case, Space ahead right now. The Grow's gonna come out. It's a good fire strike, followed by the
There it is, the retake. They use 1, 2, 3 ults to do that.
What do you think you're doing?
Press triangle to win, boys. Some tactical crouching on display as well from Rex.
You gotta get those thigh workouts, dude.
Oh yeah, and that armor is definitely a workout. He's not skipping.
Here we
leg
are.
day.
No, dude. There's another grab. We're gonna see Diva Bomb. The Rex got pinned, but everything got blocked. Everyone's still alive except Big Jake. Super Koopa got booted by his counterpart there. Shatter coming in, gonna only get one. A shatter from Taiwan Hippo as well. Ooh.
Dragon Strike on point, and the back out. Now Go Zero falls. This should be their opening right now to come in and take this one.
The Rex just died. Oh
Somehow
no.
managed to survive it. Doesn't get quite knocked out. That was really weird. That was like how when they, you know, with a Junkrat mine, you can kind of control where you're gonna land. That was kind of like that.
Ever so slightly.
69% built up on the side.
Hey.
Nice.
Noise. we have 2 ults going into this fight. So both support ults. There is one of them. The rally comes in, trying to give the point presence that Omen needs to retake this. The sound barrier also coming out from Mr. Super
Omen
Koopa.
is now running goats, actually. So much for not running.
There it is. Bear has been like, you know what? I just want this game to end. We need it to end. Rex is like, just run goats. Don't be a little bad word.
Just run goats, lol. And Rex, dude, going
Dude, Rex, I'm
absolutely
telling you,
ham, bro.
this is what happens when you throw moral obligation away. Moral of the story, kids. Morals mean nothing.
Yeah, for the first time today, we have seen Omen Crusaders go full goats.
They're like, you know what? They probably also figured that whoever wins this. Oh, Ghost Zero got spawn camped hard. This is not good. They need ults right now. Rex needs to get a 6 shatter. Ooh, he hit a corner. Oh, Merxalot got murked.
Leo gets taken out. Super Koopa gets taken out.
Oh, this is not good. This is actually not.
Diva bombs! Look at these Diva bombs! They're so close together, dude!
So this is a very interesting spot. Yeah, no, that was when the whole team went to go camp or spawn camp Go Zero. I didn't even realize Go Zero was coming from camp. If they knew that and coordinated that, Space did an amazing job. It's not over for Omen. Oh, if only Bear could have lived for a little bit longer. He had the grab, dude. Rex had the shatter, but he's gonna pop it and he's gonna die, unfortunately. And that is gonna be it.
Space moves now to match point. And it's going to be
And
their map
their
choice
pick.
as well.
It's their map pick. Omen is in hot water right now, my dudes. They need to figure out... Okay, so... If you're Space right now, knowing that you've been winning these hybrid maps against Omen, but Omen has just reached the point where they don't care about not playing goats. So...
Right, we did see Omen get pretty much destroyed by Fisher, though, when they constantly ran goats against them.
Lijiang Tower! Really? I wonder if they were watching Omen's game and noticed that Omen didn't do too hot, even though they picked it on Lijiang Tower.
Well,
but
Omen
maybe they
did
just want to end it
have
here.
There were a bunch of disconnects, though.
Yeah, that's true. That is very true. So, I'm actually really happy to see a King of the Hill map for Space's choice.
That's gonna get us out of here quicker.
I don't know. I don't know if this is in... I mean, obviously it's in Space's favor, but I don't think Omen is upset about this map choice.
No, sometimes when you get to this late into the map selection process, you don't want to go too
pick
CP.
King of the Hill.
Yeah.
Because let's get this over with. Because obviously right there, Space won the King of the Hill, so they're not uncomfortable on it. I know that Omen would probably prefer the King of the Hills, so this is just like, who's gonna play it better? I mean, which it always is, but now they've entered each other's domain. Look at the goats. The goats? Nope. Yep, the goats. We got... Nope. Ghost Zero is not playing.
Sticking.
Oh, they got the same comp. Except Winston instead of... Oh, Ghost Zero went goats. They went full goats.
Yeah, I don't really know if... Like, Ireland has not going to get very much value with the Tracer here whatsoever.
They probably didn't think they would go full ghost right off the bat. But they did.
But definitely see teams swap over to Afara here.
Ooh, the pin! Lit. Good pin by Rex. Bear got murked by Merc. We got everyone on the point. Shatter already! Oh my god, Becky. Taking out that support. Trying to get a pin there. Rex is the most aggressive, mechanically skilled Ryan.
Didn't you have a song that you wanted to sing?
Oh. I forgot the context in which that was the thing. Hold on. We have both rallies going on right now. We have the Shatter coming out again from Rex. Dude, this man is insane. Everyone gives Rex crap, but he is, like I said, super mechanically skilled. Sometimes he may not make the best decisions, but the power is
and it's
there.
an alt fiesta. Every alt coming out. Still sticking with the sound barrier. But you do have the Graviton ready though in Max. Okay, not quite as big of an alt fiesta as it could have been, and we do have Erwin onto the Pharah now, which is a pretty decent pick, but it's going to be Omen Crusaders getting first point possession here. And Leo
Rex.
going on to the Doomfist. This is a very good choice. I really like this.
Yeah.
This is a very big
high
anti-boost.
damage. Doomfist, Pharah, if they should go like triple DPS with Junkrat as well instead of like something else. That would be legit. Oh my god, Max with the thing.
By Max, though, that's going to completely nullify that push. Get more percentage on the board now.
Rex had Shatter again, dude. Rex gonna make me lose my mind. Up in here, up in here.
Yes. What's funny, but was the best part of the DJ Khalid, and I know, bear with
Khalid.
me. DJ Khalid on at Overwatch League Finals was when there was when started playing DMX for some reason.
Oh, unfortunately Rex got the brunt force of that. Justice there, wasn't able to survive.
Looks like Rex lost his mind about the barrage. Coalescence gonna be coming in.
They want to like stall this point out for as much percentage as they can get. Super Koopa got Doomfisted there.
Doomfist.
Foomdist.
Yeah, Pharah with the basketball highlight intro. Doomfist with the Space Jam. Very basketball themed team, this space.
Come on and slam, and welcome to the jam. Shatter! Oh, but the counter shatter! Oh, that was a boop on a Super Koopa for sure.
Huge. Super Koopa goes down. The Doomfist going in at it
Rex,
now.
where are you going? Oh my god.
Off the map, it looks like, or at least
That's
eliminated.
a reset. Paradox getting all these environmentals right now. Paradox will
Huge
play the game.
stuff. And there are decent ultimates built up too. At this point, man, if you are Bear, you gotta just be thinking, man, I just want to get this grab out of the way and go to Widowmaker. Like, you know, you're just gonna have Arrowwind just stomp all over you right now.
I don't know what goes.
Ghost Zero taken out too. It's like, you know, you don't want to be running Tracer. Like, ideally, like into this, like. The Doomfist can absolutely take you out. You still have Paradox Angel on that brig, gonna give you a hard time. Yes, you might be like one of the best tracers on console right now, but you're just gonna be happy.
There it is. The Justice, the counter Justice, and Erwin gonna go down. The Diva Bomb being pinned by Rex is huge, but he got stunned, and Rex is gonna go down to it by Big Jake. Huge play there by Paradox.
Yeah, really good game sense right there to realize that that bomb was going to be blocked. Needed to hit that shield bash.
Ooh.
We're still
This
holding
might be his
pretty
first
strong
match.
here, though.
Yeah. The GOAT's not working out entirely. A lot of the Brigida sustain is gone. Oh, it's a huge shatter by Timor and Hippo there. No pin gonna land though. Oh, Ghost Zero fragging out right now. Man is poking. Paradox gonna go down. Ghost Zero has nothing to worry about
Bear
anymore.
has another Graviton, so much for swapping off the Zarya. I wish there was a way
I want
to
to see
like,
him watching grab this wall.
I wish there was a way if you had like a teammate in spawn with you, you could just swap characters with them, so like they get all your ult charge and you just take theirs. That could be a cool new feature.
Alright, so they're gonna move in here. They got Big Jake with the Diva Bomb coming in. Grab is gonna be right there. We could see, there's the Diva Bomb there. It went too far though.
Off the map, dude. That's a gutter ball right there.
Yeah.
That's as close to
Max,
a gutter ball in Overwatch as we're ever going to get.
We're in overtime now, boys. 99 to 99. We gonna see what's going on. Time Warren Hippo has the shatter available. Yep, there he's gonna use it right there, just on Jib. Smart play, taking out their main heal. Ghost is gonna have to make some big boy plays. We need some miracle, like some miracle stagger or stall. Wow.
Still gets the pulse bomb kill.
Oh, the pin! The pin is huge. Mac might make it. Mac made it! Oh. Unfortunate.
That's gonna be it. Space Esports now, guys. Sitting on match point. If they can take whatever round that Li Chang we get next, they will be our NA GM champions.
Oh my god, dude.
And guess what? It's going to be a map where we're going to be seeing that Goats in the Shell comp. Well, no, it's a different comp actually. We're going to be seeing the Junkrat in place. We have seen this before, you and I, when we've casted together with the Junkrat in place of the.
I remember,
Lucio,
was that you
actually.
I was casting with, where a Junkrat like used his ultimate, like right next to the door, and then got 6 kills, like without any setup? Is that you I was casting with? That was nuts.
Maybe. Actually, it is going to be both teams running Goats and Vachelle instead. No Junkrat. No, this is very popular. Because Mei has a lot of tanking properties, but not enough to really make her an off tank. She's more of an off tank.
Double off tank.
But she is very tanky for a non-tank hero. Same with Brig, but obviously Brig's meant to be more of a tribord. The wall comes out along with the charge. That was a really well-placed wall, really well-placed. Multiple freezes going on right now.
Ooh, Super Koopa helping finish off Paradox Angel there, but he's gonna get himself taken out by Time Warren Hippo.
When was the last time you've seen both
God.
teams run a Mei together at the same time? Man, I can't remember the last time I've ever seen that.
Oof.
It's going to be Space Esports ticking up. They are now 95% away from the championship. We're going to see underlinking there. Go onto the hands, already getting a pick with the Hanzo, getting that Sonic Arrow kill onto Ian. That's a lot of sustain removed. Graviton comes out though, and already getting value. The self-destruct now for good measure, and a nice shield dash. You were gonna say it, I saw it too. Really well played stuff yet again by Paradox Angel. He does have the rally, he's gonna be popping it now. 70% now needed for Space Esports. They are back close, they can taste it.
In that situation of trying to block the shield, like if you see the other team playing Brigitte, as the team members who aren't playing Ryan, I would try to get out of the way because Rex could try to pin the Brigitte, forcing out the block and maybe have enough time to block the shatter.
A big shatter comes out now, a counter charge, it's not going to be enough. And the crazy thing about this comp also, I do really want to make this point. You have the shatter, you have the grab, but the blizzard is another key component right now. Like, well, if you can alternate those 3 ultimates, you know, one after the other, to just create this ultimate stall here, you know, his ult economy is always going to be in your favor.
Oh my god, it's going to be a huge... Dude, Time Warren Hippo is just going in. All these space people are on fire with 73% on the board. This is not looking good for Omen, especially with 4 ults up, ready to go, and with everyone having that armor from the rally as well. I don't know how Omen's going to handle this right now. They have a grab to deal with, but nothing to really pair with unless you get Jib up there and pair it with Rex's swinging and Jib's coalescence. There's a grab there. Rex is immediately going to get hit. What is Rex doing? Man's just swinging around in circles.
They have to deal with the point. We do have somebody on the point right now, but the kills are still going the way of Space Esports. We're not going to let them get back. We have sent some people to deal with whoever the hell is on point. 99%. Wow. This is going to be it right here. Space Esports has won the championship.
NA, the North American Grandmaster Season 2, goes to Space.
Neither of the teams, many people expected to win it. A lot of people thought it was going to be either Fisher or Omen, but here comes Space, playing one hell of a game. Dude, you know, delivering honestly, some really amazing strats.
If I gave a trophy to Space, or their most redeeming quality, I think it'd be their teamwork, honestly. They coordinated well, they did amazing. Omen